These are my Invention dice. It's a set of 6 dice with different themes to them, which you roll to generate ideas. I made these a few years ago, largely as a novelty, and I've never really used them in earnest, but we're going to try doing that today. Okay, this idea came in through the comments, and the plan is I roll these dice and then I build whatever it tells me to build. So this is the first time I've done this, and I'm going to give myself a bit of a fighting chance. I'm going to have 3 rolls, and then I'll pick the best of those 3 rolls to build. So, roll number 1. Is a wearable wood underwater public solar vehicle. Roll number 2. Pocket plastic personal clockwork disposable vehicle. Roll number 3. Manual self-build mini edible office computer. Okay, so we got our 3 dice rolls. We will spend no more than about a minute on each one, just brainstorming, and then we will pick the most viable or favourite of the 3 and build that. We could take wearable wood underwater public solar vehicle, and we could, I don't know, let's say we wanted to make a little badge that's the shape of a submarine, made out of wood, solar powered, public because you wear it as a badge. It's a little bit tenuous, but there it is, and it's a vehicle, so a little wooden submarine badge that you can take off, and it's an actual functional submarine or a functional floating solar powered boat. So there we go. Pocket plastic personal clockwork disposable vehicle. Well, what we could do here is, I mean, plastic and disposable, we could maybe make some sort of vehicle entirely out of a single bottle. So we could use a plastic bottle and maybe cut gears out of the plastic and a spring out of the strip of plastic and make a clockwork vehicle entirely out of one plastic bottle, so that when we're finished with it, it can be recycled. Manual self-build mini edible office computer. Okay, well, edible and computer is tricky. Manual and computer, okay. Right, so manual computer is an abacus. I'm not sure how you'd use an abacus in an office, but I think they do still use them in some parts of the world. Self-build goes well with abacus because we could actually make a kit for an abacus, a mini abacus. So this is going to be, yep, this is the idea we're going to pursue. So this is going to be a mini edible abacus kit. So it's going to be a kit to make a mini edible abacus. Oh yeah, okay. So office, it could be an ideal Secret Santa gift for the office. So there we go. So today's project, we're going to try to make a mini edible abacus kit ideal for a Secret Santa gift. Been to the shops, and this is what we're going to use to make an edible abacus kit. Essentially all we need is something that's long and thin, something that's got holes in, something else that we can stick things into. So this is just for the prototype. Obviously in the finished product we could use different materials. I'm thinking the sides we could make them out of moulded chocolate with holes already moulded into it, and perhaps these we could use some sort of gummy candy for the beads, and maybe candy sticks or something for the actual sticks. But no matter, let's press on and let's try and make an edible abacus kit. The hole in these is too small. Okay, the holes in this cereal are a bit on the small side, but this is just for prototype and proof of concept, so we'll just ream those out a little bit bigger. It's a shame. I thought we had multicoloured hoops here, but it looks like we've got 3 different things in here, different flavours, and strawberry, apple and carrot. So we've got strawberry hoops, carrot blobs and apple stars. So we will only be able to use the strawberry flavoured bits, but that's okay. It is, as I keep saying, just a proof of concept. I did actually buy a spare pack of these pretzel sticks, so we can just test that that fits. Obviously, when we're mass manufacturing this for the market that's bound to spring up in response to this video, we can manufacture things to exact tolerances, and we can choose materials that we think are going to be most appreciated by the customer base after we've run the focus groups and so on. We can perhaps market several different varieties simultaneously, so we could have a savoury abacus and a sweet abacus, and we can see which one, you know, is preferred by the customers. Just a note, of course, I am handling every piece here myself, which would be a problem if I was going to give this to somebody else, but I'm not going to. So it isn't. So there we go, manual self-build mini edible office computer. Build your own edible abacus kit. Now in a minute we'll have a go at assembling this, so we already know what's in there. Obviously, if we were going to make this into a product, we'd put a little instruction manual in there, maybe about how to build it and how to use an abacus and so on. So it could be educational as well as a bit of stupid fun. So, is this product useful? Not at all. Is this process useful? Well, I'm going to say yes, because what this is exercise. This is like running on a treadmill, but for your brain. Because one thing I do know about the whole creative process is it's best just not to stop. Never stop creating things. So if you're a creative person, we quite often face what we call creative block. But the best thing you can do is just make something. Just keep on making things, keep on creating things. And even if what you make is utterly futile, like an edible abacus kit, it's still exercise. And who knows, maybe the next one won't be quite so stupid and futile. So let's have a go at building the edible abacus. Well, there it is. An edible abacus. Probably not the world's first, but certainly seems like it might be the world's first edible abacus kit. Okay, so we achieved something today, even though what we achieved was not particularly useful, but there's more to this than meets the eye. Whilst this product is not particularly noteworthy, this process is incredibly useful, because this kind of thinking around a problem is exercise for your brain, which will pay off when you come to do more worthwhile things. So there we go. That was the first time I've tried to use these Invention dice kind of in earnest. I think the project was a bit stupid, really, but there it is. It is an edible abacus kit. I made what it told me to make. If you're interested in seeing me do this again, let me know in the comments. Likewise, if you think I should stop doing this, then let's discuss that too. If you want to have a go at these Invention dice, there's a version on my website that there'll be a link in the video description too, so you can use them online. I hope that was entertaining or useful or something, or perhaps you just enjoyed watching a grown man do something utterly stupid and futile. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.